ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ
ਫਤਿਹ।
ज्यों जाने त्यों तार स्वामी, ज्यों जाने त्यों तार स्वामी, ज्यों जाने त्यों तार स्वामी। कुचल
राखे his 21st pilgrimage, his 21st yatra. The third master was returning home, the long journey home back to his village. And on that journey home, the Guru met a great saint, a great sadhu by the name of Bhai Bhikshu. And the two of them had a very similar frame of mind. And Bhai Bhikshu said to the Guru, he said, "My brother, we are heading in the same direction, let's keep each other company." Guru Amar Das, before he became Guru, performed a pilgrimage of the Ganga 21 times. Every year he would go to the Ganges, the Ganga, and he would bathe in the river. This was his pilgrimage. He believed that by doing this, his soul, his atma, his heart would become cleansed. This was his shraddha, this is what he believed. On that journey home, the Guru met this great saint Bhai Bhikshu, and they talked about God, they talked about spiritual matters all the way home. And they managed to pass their time, those many days that the journey took from his village of Basra. They managed to pass it very easily. They ate together, they drank together, they talked together, and they became great friends. Guruji arrived at his home village, and Guruji said to Bhai Bhikshu, "My brother, we have spent so much time together. It has been an honor, it has been a joy to do the sangat of such a great person. Why don't you stay with us for a few days?" And Bhai Bhikshu said, "Theek hai, I will stay with you." Bhai Bhikshu lived with Guru Amar Das Sahib for a few days. Guruji's wife, she made food for him. They provided a bed for him. They tended to his every need. On the 5th or the 6th day, Bhai Bhikshu said, "Brother, it is time for me to return to my own village. And I have to say goodbye to you. But there is one burning question on my mind which I need to ask you. There is a question that I have been contemplating." And Guruji said, "Tell me, what is it, O great one?" And he said, "Who is your Guru? You are such a learned man, such a spiritual man, who has such great devotion and such great faith. Who is your Guru?" Guru Amar Das Sahib said, "Guru? I have no Guru. I have learned about the yatra, I have learned everything from friends, from sangat. I have no Guru." And Bhai Bhikshu was horrified. He was horrified. He said, "You have no Guru, you are a Nigura." Nigura means one who is without a Guru. Guruji said to us, Guru Amar Das Maharaj, our third master, says to us, "Ke Satguru Bajo Gur nahi koi, Nigure ka hai nao Gura." This is personal experience he is talking from. Ke Satguru Bajo, without the Guru there is no Guru. There is no true Guru without the Satguru. The Satguru, the Guru Granth Sahib, the 10 Gurus are the true Guru, the Satguru. Nigure ka hai nao Gura, and that person who is without a Guru, even their name is bad. Bhai Bhikshu said, "I have forfeited my soul, my life, all the seva, all the devotion that I have offered, because I have eaten the food of a Nigura. I have slept in the home of a Nigura." After this, Guru Amar Das Sahib never saw this great man again. Guruji say to us, "Ke Gur bin kor andhar, Guru bin samjh na aave. Gur bin surat na siddh, Guru bin mukt na paave. Gur kar sach vichar, Guru kar re man mere. Gur kar sabd sapun, agan kate sab tere. Gur nain bhain gur gur karo. Guru sat kab nal kahe, jin Guru na dekhiyo neh kiyo te akhiyat sansar mein. Gur bin kor andar, without the teachings of the Guru, we live in darkness. Gur bin kor andar, Guru bin samjh na aave, we understand nothing without that great Guru's guidance and his teachings. Gur bin surt na siddh, Guru bin mukt na paave. Surt means consciousness. We believe we are conscious, but our Atma is unconscious. It is not conscious of its surrounding. It is unable to put this life and everything we do into context, so we are unconscious. Gur bin surtana siddh. Siddh means technique. There are many techniques. Guruji teaches us many techniques. Kirtan is a form of bandagi. Naam, Simran is a form of bandagi. Seva is a form of bandagi. Meditation, yoga is a form of bandagi. These are all siddhing, are different ways of becoming one with God. Guruji say, Guru bin surat na siddh. These techniques you cannot learn without the Guru's guidance. Guru bin surat na siddh, Guru bin mukt na paave. You will not achieve salvation. You will not be freed from this cycle. You come, you go, you come, you go without the Guru. Gur kar sach vichar. Gur kar re man mere, Guru kar re man mere. This is a poet from the time of Guru Harjinder Sahib who is saying this. Gur kar sach vichar. Guru kar. Adopt a Guru. Sach vichar, and then contemplate the truth. Guru kar re man mere, and then say the Guru's name. Gur kar sabd sapun, agan kate sab tere, and that shabd that the Guru gives you. Practice that shabd. Agan kate sab tere. Agan means difficulties, those difficult times in your life. Agan kate sab tere, he will remove all those times. Gur nain bhain gur gur karo, gur sat kav nal kahe. The name of the poet is Nal. Guru sat, the Guru is true, kav nal kahe. The poet Nal says this. And then in the final line of this shabd, the poet Nal says to us, Jen Guru na dekhe. Those people who have not seen the Guru, Nehkiyo, and who do not say the name of the Guru, their akhiyat sansar mein, their existence, their very existence in this life has been a waste. Pyari Sad Sangat, my sisters, my brothers, Guru Amar Das by this time was in his late 60s, 70s. For 21 years he had been performing this pilgrimage, and he believed that this was going to cleanse his soul, and this one incident in his life, this one incident played on his mind for many, many days. Our Itihas tells us that the Guru lay awake at night. He lay in his bed in a matter, in a state of chinta. Chinta means anxiety. And he used to lie there with his eyes wide open, really stressed and anxious about what Bhai Bhikshu had told him. Pyari Sad Sangat, there are two people on our journey that are very important. One of them is like Bhai Bhikshu. You arrive at a crossroads and you ask a traveler, which way do I go from these crossroads to get to such and such village? And the traveler points you in the right direction. He doesn't take you there, he just points you in the right direction. He says, go along that path. A mile further, ask someone and they will guide you further. And then there is that traveler who takes you all the way. He knows the way. He's able to take you the whole distance to the precise village you want to get to. Both those people are important to you. Sometimes you will meet people, they will show you the way. They will point you in the right direction. And sometimes you will meet people like the Guru who will take you all the way. Those people are both important. And I say to my sisters, my bibiyan, that you have a great responsibility. You might not be able to take your children all the way. You might not be able to teach them everything about Sikhi, but at least you can point them in the right direction. If you do just that much, that is a great act. You have done them a great justice, just pointing them in the right direction. And Guru Amar Das Sahib lay awake for many nights. He could not go to sleep. In the middle of the night, he'd wake up at 1, 2 o'clock and he'd start thinking and become anxious. Uske man mein chinta ho gayi. And he decided, I have to find and adopt a guru. He subsequently met Guru Angad Dev, our second master, and Guru Angad Dev Sahib. He was the guru who guided Guru Amar Das. Guru Amar Das, after he met Guru Angad Dev Maharaj, he never went on the pilgrimage again on the yatra. In this shop, Guruji, Guru Arjan Dev, our fifth master, is saying, Hey Malak, Jio Jano Tio Taar Swami. Whatever it takes, please give me salvation, give me mukti. I do not want to keep coming back. I do not want to keep coming back. Uchal kathor kapat kami. I am sinful. I have achieved nothing. Kapat kami, Jio Jano Tio Taar Swami. However you can, whatever techniques, whatever routes you find, please forgive me, please show me the way. Tu samarat sarnjog, tu rakhe apni kal thar. You are samarat. Samarat means all powerful. Sarnjog, sarn means sanctuary. You are able to offer me sanctuary. Tu rakhe apni kal thar. Please place me at your feet. Jap tap name such sanjam nahi in bide chutkar. Jap tap name such sanjam. 5 things. These, in this shop, Guruji are referring to the many rituals, many techniques that we have adopted without any guidance. Jap tap name such sanjam. Nahi in bide chutkar. By following these, we will not find the path. We will not find the Guru. We will not find salvation. In the first pauri, after the Mool Mantra, Guruji say, they begin the Bani, the Guru Granth Sahib, by asking the most important question. The Guru Granth Sahib, after the ustat and the vidiyai of the great Vaheguru, एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भव निर्वैर काल मूरत जुनी सहपन गुर प्रसाद जप आद सच विगाद सच हैप्पी सच नानक होसी पी सच. After this vadiyai, this ustat, this dedication to the great Vaheguru, Guruji then begin this very important Bani, the Guru Granth Sahib, with a question. Think about these 1430 pages, 1430 ang. If you ever want to know what the point, what the purpose of this is, what the purpose of the Guru Granth Sahib is, read the first body. It's the abstract. It's the abstract of the whole Guru Granth Sahib. Soche soch na hove je sochi lakhwar. If you bath and go to pilgrimages many times, soch na hove, you will not become pure. Chuppe chup na hove je laye raha levatar. By remaining quiet. This is another technique that people used to use. They used to think that if I stay quiet and I never speak to anyone all my life, I will become closer to God. Chuppe chup na hove je laye raha levatar. Bhukhya bhukh na utri je banna puriyan par. I can stay hungry, I can fast all my life. Je banna puriyan par. चुप्पे चुप ना हो बई जे लाए रहा अवतार, भुखियां भुख ना उतरी जे बन्ना पुरियां पार, सह सियानपा लख होए ता एक ना चले नाल, किव सत्यारा होइए किव कूड़े टुटे पार। How shall we become one with God? How shall we find that God? किव सत्यारा होइए किव कूड़े टुटे पार। हुक्म रजाई चलना नानक लिखिया नाल। And in that last line, Guruji tells us that only by following that hukam which is written in this Guru Granth Sahib will we become one with God. Gart kor and te kado Prabh Nanak nadar nihar. Hey Malik, take me away from this darkness that I live in without the Guru's guidance. Prabh Nanak nadar nihar. With these words we beg forgiveness. Jio Jano Tio Taar Swami, kuchal kathor kapat kami. Jio Jano Tio Taar Swami, Jio Jano Tio Taar Swami, kuchal kathor Sri Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh।